show you a quick tip on how to make a really soft braid that's in the front. So sometimes I know we struggle with braids in the front because you see a picture and it looks really beautiful and soft, and then you get to your person and you can see the scalp, or it's pulled too far away from their face, or it feels like really tight and severe and they don't like it. So I'm just going to show you a few tips to how to get a nice soft braid in the front that will go and wind into the back of your updo really nicely. So I like to do it sometimes first. And the reason that I like to do it first is because you can kind of see how the hair falls and work with their natural hair pattern rather than doing an updo and then seeing what you have left and trying to make a braid out of it. So I'm going to start with her hair just down, and I prepped it with dry shampoo and I've hairsprayed it through and brushed it. And what I'm going to do is start by standing in the direction that I want the braid to come. So if I stand back here and start to braid, it's going to naturally want to pull backward. But if I want the braid to softly fall over the front, then I'm going to want to stand to the side. So what I'm going to do is just pull what feels natural in the front. So I don't want to take too much too far back. I don't want to take too skinny of a section. And I also don't want to start really small up here because that will give us a really tight braid that's really pulled away from our face. So I'm going to do just a regular standard braid. And I'm just going to hold it really loosely as I go. So I'm just doing a regular three-strand braid. And as I go, I'm holding it loosely to see where the hair naturally falls and bringing in more to make it a French braid. And then from this side, I'm going to see which hair I want to leave out. So if I pull this top hair here, then more of this hair is going to go into the braid and I won't have as much to use back there. So I'm actually just going to take a little bit from the side here. So you can see the top. Rather than taking all the way from up here, I'm just going to take a little bit right here. And that way I still have the French look, but I'm not taking away hair that I'm going to use for the top of my updo. So pull her back up. So like I said, I'm leaving it soft to see where it falls. I'm going to pull this hair up. And sometimes it helps to hold a mirror when you're doing this. Again, I'm taking a little bit from the side. I'm not taking it all the way from back up here. And I'm holding it loosely the whole time. So I'm not pulling it up really tight. I'm not using my muscles to do that. I'm just holding it really loose with my fingers so you can really let it fall naturally. And as you get to this point, so I'm kind of at the top of her ear, top of her eye, I know I'm going to want it to start to go around the head. So rather than standing right here, I'm going to switch my body position a little bit so it's going to start to pull back. If I start braiding in this direction, when I go to pull it, I'm going to have bunches right here. So that's why I want to start moving with it as it winds around the head. So now at this point, I see that this hair might be nice to leave out. I could pull it back, but I know that she wants a little softness around her face. So I'm just going to leave a little bit out here and loosely grab more hair around it. And I'm still holding it really, really loose. And at this point, I'm actually not going to take hair from over here anymore. So I have enough hair to pull, so I don't need to take any more in. And I'm just going to start doing a regular braid. Okay, and I'm going to bring a little bit more in because I want it to be a little thicker. But you can see I still have enough hair hanging down here so I can curl and have something soft. And then I want it to still be thick, so I'm still going to take a little bit more from down here. I'm doing regular braid. Now you see I'm totally switched from to behind her head. I'm going to take a little bit from under here. And then I'm going to finish braiding. And I'm still pulling, going this direction. And then what you can do is just grab a pin curl clip, or you can use a rubber band too, but just secure it like that. So now what I have is a pretty loose braid, and I have all this hair to work with to make a really nice soft updo. So in this scenario, I can do the updo. Let's say I pull it back like this. I have this braid that's really soft that I can pull and just wrap over the back, just like that. And you can see that it's still really soft in front. I have some hair coming down so she doesn't feel like she's bald. And then you can also even loosen it a little bit more by just pulling it, pancaking it out, and making it even softer. But you can see how my body position moving with it really helped this not to bunch and keeps this really soft and loose. And then also I have this hair up here to work with to create some volume and lift and to pull back. And you're not going to see a big strip of scalp because I softly took hair from underneath right here rather than pulling it from up here, pulling it really tight this way or pulling it really tight this way. So I have this hair that I can pull back and make my updo look really beautiful. So that is my tip for a front braid. I hope that's helpful. If you have questions, leave them in the comments. If you have any other questions about other braids that you'd like to see, I would love to do them. So leave that in the comments as well. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe and share with a friend.